Well, good afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Michael Gallup, getting him signed is a priority of the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. Hope you guys, I need your input here because I'm busy. I literally try and pack in as much in every single day that I can. I've, of course, got my workshop where I'm making all kinds of stuff for you guys and custom orders and things like that. Of course, now I'm doing a keto diet that I have lost 11 pounds in a little over 3 weeks, and I'm dealing with all of that as well as being a married man and so on. So I try and double duty and do things. So sometimes I'm doing stuff in the workshop. Is it annoying when I'm doing a video and that X-Carve is going off? Is it too much? Is it too much? Let me know in the comments below if that's the case. I actually took a break from there and came down here where it's a little quieter to literally ask you guys that question because I don't want to annoy people because unless they're Eagle fans, I enjoy annoying them. Anyway, if you'd like to join in on our losing some pounds, make sure you check out my other channel, Cooking and Tailgating with Joe Boo, but I may change it to just Cooking with Joe Boo. That may be just what it's called. But definitely, we got a great support group that's in there. I'm learning some stuff from you guys as well and being able to share the knowledge. So the Dallas Cowboys, being reported by Mike Fisher yesterday, that re-signing Michael Gallup is a priority. I'm not going to say that's a bad idea, but my question is he the only one? Now let's go to what Mike Fisher was actually saying. Michael Gallup had said, I hope I did enough here in Dallas over the last 4 years to get what I deserve. Okay. Gallup, a quality Dallas Cowboys receiver who's about to hit free agency, is a source inside the store tells us a team priority when it comes to the off-season signings. But is $13 million annual pay per year a priority? That's my question right now. Does anybody know exactly when he'll be ready following the surgery? That was my other question I've said, because I don't know that he's going to be ready to start the season. In a perfect world, if everything goes right and the rehab is great and he says he's a fast healer, although I will say it did take longer than they predicted on the calf injury. Dak missed one game in a bye week and came back. Michael Gallup, not so much. With all due respect to being stated, plans to be a fast healer. So, if Michael Gallup is not ready to start the season and signing him is a priority, which probably will be in the $12 to $15 million range for a starting receiver who has only really played the number 3, is that the best move for your money? Because the problem is the Cowboys still have a lot of work to do, and I expect to actually hear something coming out of Dallas today, some kind of news to kind of change the narrative of the Rich Dalrymple situation where it's now been known that the Cowboys actually settled with 4 cheerleaders, a lawsuit. And the Cowboys would probably like to have a different narrative out today. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody got cut or somebody got signed or something happened just to have us have something else to talk about. But back to the Michael Gallup situation. Now we know that Dak Prescott is going to be restructuring his contract, and we're going to get about $16 million of relief there, which is great. That only leaves us $5 million under. But it seems like one of the priorities also is maybe getting rid of Amari Cooper. And I don't understand if we get rid of Amari Cooper and we bank on a guy who only had 400 some yards this past year coming off injury. Not when I think about all of the free agents that we have, to me, that may be more of a priority. Maybe they are and we just haven't heard it. But we got Keanu O'Neal. I just want to go through the list. Keanu O'Neal, linebacker. Okay, more than likely the next one, Leighton Vander Esch. I don't think both of them will come back. In fact, I think Leighton Vander Esch is gone. So, is Keanu O'Neal going to be on your short list? Is he a priority? Because we ain't got no linebackers, guys. we don't have linebackers. Cedric Wilson. Cedric Wilson, he might be a priority too because the Cowboys offense without Michael Gallup was still humming with Cedric Wilson. Cedric Wilson probably isn't a $12 to $15 million a year guy. Basically, he's coming off of $2 million this past year. Now, that may increase because of the production that he had. Carlos Watkins, he played pretty good for us, paid about 38% of the snaps. You need big men, and he was actually relatively inexpensive. Brett Urban, who was playing really well until he got injured, might be a guy you want to keep. Ty Nsekhe, no. Connor Williams, probably a no. Marlise Kalady, running back. Well, Zeke and Tony Pollard were both injured. That's a guy who's kind of cheap. Noah Brown. Noah Brown paid 24% of your snaps. Jaron Kearse, you got to bring him back. He paid 88% of the snaps. He was pretty much the best safety we've had in years. Jake McQuaid, the long snapper, you're not, maybe, I don't know. Brian Aguilar, a punter. You probably want to bring back a punter. Randy Gregory. Now, this one is going to be an interesting one. Is he a priority? Now, in the end, he only played 37.9% of the snaps, but you can see the potential there with him. Is he a priority? I would think having some edge rushers, especially if you're looking at saying maybe we're going to let go of DeMarcus Lawrence to get some more cap room. Corey Kmet, Jeremy Sprinkles, tight end, Malik Hooker, safety, Malik Turner, and of course Michael Gallup, who paid 40% of the snaps. The big one that is the priority, Dalton Schultz, who played 80.9% of your snaps. Is he a priority? And if he isn't, who is? Linebacker Francis Bernard and Luke Gifford. I would imagine that one of those guys, just to have bodies out there, has to be a priority because you're going to need some linebackers. Micah, as good as he is, can't play 3 linebacking roles and edge rusher all at the same time. He just can't. He's good, but he's not that good. And Mitch Hyatt, who's a right tackle. So right now, we've heard that guys that are getting a lot of money need to perform. The only one we've heard as a priority to sign is a guy who's getting ACL surgery or just had it last week on the 10th. Do the Dallas Cowboys have their priorities straight? I don't know. Today is the 16th of February. Mind you, this is a short month. It's not 31 days. There's not 30 days. There's not even 29 days. There's 28 days to this month. On the 16th of March, the Dallas Cowboys must, A, cut anybody that they don't want to keep before that salary gets guaranteed. B, sign anybody who they deem not wanting to go out in free agency. 3, franchise tag somebody if they're going to be tagged, which actually starts next week. 4, be under that cap number of $208 million. Cowboys got to get their priorities straight here real quick. Like I said, expect something kind of big to come out of the Cowboys sometime, maybe today. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I need to go for a walk because this fat ain't going anywhere by itself. And of course, I got my Inventables that's running upstairs as we speak. And then tonight, if you are one of the followers of Joe Boo's cooking and tailgating as we cook live, Tonight, I got a couple little ribeye steaks that I'm cooking for a steak salad. So you definitely don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss it. So I'm going to go up here and actually start seasoning and getting that marinade ready for those steaks. So tune in probably about 6 o'clock tonight on my other channel. And be sure to subscribe to it, because if I can get to 1,000 subscribers on that channel, then I can actually use my Mevos and I can use multiple cameras while I'm cooking. And that, my friends, will be cool, because we can have the stove view camera so you can see how everything's cooking in the stove. We can have the camera that's over here so I can talk to you. And we can have the cutting board camera, so you can see all the veggies. You can see my cutting work. I'm Mark Holmes, and I appreciate you. Peace out.